What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle, and yes, this is the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hussle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and the Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you got to do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up, all right? Got a lot of fake King Hussle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you pay for, all right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hussle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hussle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you're tired of being a zero, you ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos and I get them notifications and y'all get them notifications, there's going to be some information that's going to help you win, all right? And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the crypto glitch, the Bitcoin glitch, the cryptocurrency world, meme coins, rug pulling, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency trading. It's a lot of different things a lot of people have been hearing and seeing when it comes to the crypto world. And it's actually a lot going on when it comes to the crypto world. And in today's video, we're going to do a reaction video or analysis video, we're going to dissect and really talk about what's going on in this crypto world with this crypto glitch that's having kids, teenagers making thousands and thousands of dollars. So in today's video, we got a video coming from my man Tommy G, straight out of Milwaukee. Shout out to Tommy G. Fair use, no copyright. We reacting, we commentating, giving our opinion. But this is the Bitcoin glitch that's going around, just getting a lot of people rich. So with that being said, let's get into the video and get into this Bitcoin glitch.
Customer care team, how am I calling speaking with? Or how may I help you today?
The FBI swarmed a luxury home in Miami in a raid connected to the theft of cryptocurrency. The government says it's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. They're charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud and conspiracy to launder money.
People are hungry, and a lot of these people see people with money and they want it. They'll send people after you, kidnap you. They'll do anything in their power to get that money away from you.
Basically, it's like this big community. They do crimes, steal money from people.
How much money is enough money to you?
I mean, how much money is enough money to anyone, right? They probably told you
Exactly
that your house was in. Hold on, let me see.
Money come, money go, so it can never be enough.
They may have mentioned that, yeah.
When I first started this video, I thought I was dealing with a few kids that scam people for maybe a few $1,000s. Then I quickly realized I was dealing with a dangerous, extremely violent, multi-billion-dollar criminal underworld called the Com. And this brought me into an entire subculture of fascinating characters, from operators in the Com, including a kid who is currently on the run from international law enforcement.
Yo, Tommy, bro, I'm about to hit this flat lick.
To even two of the chief security officers of the most recognizable cryptocurrency platforms in the world.
Philip Martin, the chief security officer at Coinbase.
My name is...
Now, a lot of people don't know that in the crypto world, the scam world, the fraud world, you actually got gangs. And these are different type of cryptocurrency, fraudulent hacker gangs that do what any gang would do. Go around doing things like hacking things, and this person do this and this person do that. Like, it's gangs when it comes to fraud and scamming. Like, people didn't know that, and it's real crazy.
Nick Prococo, I'm the chief security officer at Kraken.
In this video, we uncovered a group with its own unique culture lingo.
Skid is pretty much like an idiot, just like role playing. Just another word, LARP.
A LARP is a live action role play. It pretty much means that you fake flex on your things, you get your things off of shit like Pinterest, drive rented cars, all that other shit.
So join us as we explore one of the biggest crime rings you've never heard of. But first, a quick announcement.
Folks, if you f***ed up Christmas, I can help you out. Look no further than TommyGMcGee.com. We have some of our latest
Tommy
designs,
G.
right? We have the new Big Dog lifting tee, long sleeve, and every single piece on the site is of high quality bling that's built to last and built for comfort, and custom artwork like what you see here, or here, or here.
Y'all make sure y'all
Jumping in
get
the
some
New
Tommy
Year's,
G merch.
being
man.
a big
Top
dog,
merch,
repping
man.
the brand.
Tommy
I
G
appreciate
merch.
you guys. TommyGMcGee.com is where you
Tommy
find
G
it.
McGee
And now to the
get
video.
y'all some merch, man. Make sure y'all go tap in my boy Tommy G, man. Go get y'all some merch, man. Straight from Milwaukee. But let's get back to it.
Folks, we're here in Los Angeles, which is one of the ground zero locations of the hotspots for this crypto scamming community. And there's a lot of different scams these guys run, but it also gets much bigger than that. If you read these indictments, and some of these indictments are for 9 figures, we're here to meet a few kids that are in the scene to see what we can learn, and we'll take you right into it. Good to meet you, brother.
Good to meet you.
How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Good.
Good.
Nice shirt, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't have Coinbase, by the way.
It's all good. All good. I'm retired. I don't work anymore. I'm Valenci.
Valenci is controversial in the com. Some people say he's made his money through crypto scamming, while others claim he's made his money largely through extorting and blackmailing actual crypto scammers. He was the first one from the com that agreed to meet us in person. Here's how it went.
No, I'm a retired worker. I don't work anymore. Anybody watching? Pretty much just gonna explain, gonna run through some stuff, how to, avoid common scams that a lot of people fall for, because it's getting very sophisticated nowadays. You just won't be able to tell. So we're at my friend's shop / rental business. Really nice guy's named Eric. He's also in the crypto space, and he owns his own security agency.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it.
It's a game.
Meet Base 44.
People getting rich off crypto is real.
We're talking about like serious, like people are actually wanted in this space. Like this isn't a joke.
You will get 20 years plus if you get caught, and that's like minimum sentencing. And it's all by sophisticated means. So if you steal money using technology at all, it's even worse. That's extra 5 years on top of your sentence. Plus, if you're above the age of 18.
I've heard kids that, hey, I've been doing this since I was 12. Can a 13-year-old get in trouble for this?
They can. I know a lot of kids end up getting in trouble. There's some like 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds who are still in indictments, who have gotten in trouble. They're just like not allowed to post their names. I did get arrested for swatting. So that's something I did get arrested for.
You got arrested for swatting someone?
Yeah.
Swatting is when someone calls in a fake emergency from a spoof number that is so extreme that it prompts a SWAT team response. And that entails armed law enforcement surrounding your house and storming it at gunpoint. Swatting is potentially very dangerous, and it's quite common within the com, and it's used mostly as a prank, but also to intimidate.
You've also gotten swatted, right?
Many times, yeah.
So now that you've been on the receiving end of it, that is a crazy thing to do to somebody.
It is, and it's like it's really just it's not fun either. Especially when it happens to you, it's the scariest thing.
Break down some of the lingo in this.
Definitely.
P1, which press 1 bot, the bot that people use to scam.
P1 bot. What?
Yo, Tommy, bro, I'm about to hit this fat lick. We've doxed everything and it's ready to either go into a P1 or be SMS'd. It's got their full name right here, their email address, phone numbers associated to them, and then, of course, their address.
It gets real crazy, man. It gets crazy. It gets wild.
Hey there, welcome to the Coinbase customer care team. Who am I currently speaking with? How may I help you today?
So basically, I already know what's going on right here. They sent out them OTP bots, getting to people, getting them text messages saying your Coinbase account, blah, 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 blah. Please call us for blah, blah, blah. Had you scared, thinking something going on with your Coinbase, you call. And then it's them, this guy right here, acting like somebody from Coinbase, getting your information. They log in, they get your wallet.
Okay, no problem. You can go ahead and check this out for you here. And just so I can confirm, I am speaking to the official account holders. The Coinbase account under the phone number you're calling us on? My phone number.
What you are listening to is a live scam in action. It's known as the P1 or press 1 for help scam. The victim on the phone received a text message that convinced him that someone was withdrawing funds from his account. And right now, the victim believes he is talking to Coinbase support, when in reality, he is talking to a kid in a ski mask who is attempting to drain his entire account.
And how's your day going so far, sir?
This is how crazy it gets, y'all.
What I'm going to go ahead and do here is sort of place a switch on your account just so we can sort of disable any unauthorized account accesses within the actual account itself. Can you go ahead and possibly just confirm the most recent active balance that displays on your end, sir? $36,000. Okay. What I'm going to go ahead and do here is just transfer you to one of our managers, and they'll be able to sort of handle your case more securely.
Crazy. Gotta be careful.
So I'm basically right now about to transfer it to one of someone else in my team, and they'll be able to sort of handle their case and be able to, get their coins. You know what I mean?
What do you make in a typical week doing this?
It really depends. I mean, I've gone 2 weeks dry with no money, and then next thing you know, I'm up $500,000.
And what I noticed, a lot of kids in this community blow through that money so quickly.
What are we looking at?
What about comms?
It's just short for community, but it's like our group of people, our little group is known as the com.
The com. They explain what the com is. A lot of people don't know about this.
Is it true to say that a lot of these kids met on Roblox, Call of Duty, Minecraft?
Yeah. Like Xbox, you said, I know a lot of people from Xbox. The group have millions of dollars now. And it is again messed up because you have to understand, all kids are not just 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds, 22-year-olds who have nothing to do in their lives. There are 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds who are doing this. We're paying hitmen and we're paying people to go rob other people and burn houses down. And it's crazy.
Do you think it would be fair to guess that this very behavior of being willing to backstab and cross a friend over money, it's going to be the very behavior that actually brings down the whole community?
The number one reason why con kids get caught is because of this avid flexing. They want to flex the lifestyle. They want to flex the watches. They want to flex the cars. That's what gets you caught. And the second thing is crypto in itself, when you're doing all this business, is completely undetectable. It's easy to wash, it's easy to launder, it's easy to hide all the assets that you've taken. But when it comes down to things like going to send someone else to go rob someone, or torching someone's house, that's when they do get caught. Because that's when law enforcement puts 2 and 2 together. And I think a lot of people get it confused. The com is called the community because there's a lot of different types of communities. For example, there might be a Roblox com or a Fortnite com. Well, there's also fraud com and there's crypto fraud com. So there's a lot of these different.
And I be trying to tell y'all, like, a lot of these crypto scams, kids be doing them because this, like, where it stems from, the com. Like, kids be playing the games and be into the gaming and in the computer, the technology world so much that they start to learn and see so much on social media and start to see money and want this and want that, because every kid wants something. They start to get hip sooner and faster. Now they starting to do these scams to get cards and do this, and it starts to elevate. And this is where it comes to Bitcoin. So there's kids out there really making hundreds of thousands of dollars with crypto and Bitcoin, utilizing this these different communities and passing different stuff along.
Different groups
crazy.
That kind of come together, and they're people who don't know each other in real life. They meet each other digitally, they connect online, and basically the whole purpose really depends on which part of the com you're in. The main one, which I think has the most notoriety, is probably the crypto and fraud comms. And if you've ever gotten a text message that says, contact Coinbase support or press 1 to call back, it's usually probably from someone in the com.
You recently had a big hit.
I have, yeah. It was around $900,000 or so. We social engineered him into, securing his funds into his Coinbase wallet. It was pretty hard because he had to do a facial verification thing, so we hung up for about 20 minutes or so. It was just a lot of waiting. We received a call back and his funds into his Coinbase wallet, which just took everything.
So is he pretty much shit out of luck? Like, is there any way he could try and trace this down?
All of our money is cleanly washed. There's no trace of it anywhere. It's on this baby right here. That's my ledger.
So it looks pretty legit. There's a case reference. There's a signed representative. And then what's the next step from here?
Just social engineer them. We'll send them a link or the same email.
And then Kraken. Here we go. Same thing. Yeah, no reply, email that Kraken, representative, Kraken support. To work a long career, let's say he's been working since he left high school or college, and be in your 50s and have accumulated $900,000 of cryptocurrency and then lose it all, that's got to be devastating for the guy.
I'm sure it is, but, it's better off in my hands.
In May of 2025, hackers bribed overseas Coinbase employees and demanded a $20 million ransom from Coinbase. In response, CEO Brian...
Now, ransomware, people be doing ransomware like that get information, steal it, and then be like, hey, if you don't pay me this amount in coin or in Bitcoin or Solana, whatever, cryptocurrency, we're going to leak this information. We need $2 million, $3 million. And sometimes these companies do pay the ransomware. So ransomware is really big in the fraud and crypto world because it's basically blackmail. Somebody stealing something, some information that company does not want to be out in the public or something like that, and they hold it for ransom. They blackmail the company to paying them millions.
Brian Armstrong put out a $20 million bounty on anyone that can provide information that would lead to the hackers' arrest, and he promised to bring these hackers to justice. Coinbase estimated that this incident cost them between $180 and $400 million, and part of that was the cost to reimburse any customer that was affected by this incident. And to me, it blew my mind that attacks from teenagers could lead to a multi-$100 million consequence for a major crypto company.
You were hacked.
You're telling me it's real.
Someone's been watching and listening through you. We need to use you to find them and destroy them.
Y'all don't want to listen to me.
In?
All right.
We're going to meet a kid in this parking garage up here.
This is unknown. He's a kid that has touched over 7 figures in his career in crypto, and he agreed to meet us in a parking garage to explain this mysterious world in more detail.
What do you go by and what do you do in this space?
My name's and I like to engineer for cryptocurrency.
Social engineering?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about that.
Social engineering is the manipulation of gaining someone's trust, even though it's not really true.
What team does it take to do this? Like, what are the different roles that need to be done?
So there's 3 parts of it. It's always a 3-way split. There's a data provider, there's the engineer, which is the caller, and there's usually a boss that helps keep up behind the scenes, send the emails and all that other stuff.
And who do you think is the most important in this group?
Probably the caller, because they have to gain the target's trust.
And people are meeting each other in Minecraft?
Correct. So
it's a common way to get into this.
Oh yeah, Minecraft is usually the biggest way that everyone gets into this kind of stuff.
You'll be
surprised. That sounds hilarious to say out loud.
Yeah, it really does. My friend sold a username on Minecraft for $250,000 last month.
LARP.
A LARP is a live action roleplay. It pretty much means that you fake flex all your things, you get your things off of shit like Pinterest, drive rented cars, all that other shit.
What is a skid?
Skid is when a person they might be a little bit smart, they just laugh up things.
Somebody's pretending they make a bunch of money, pretending they have a bunch of things, or they know how to do stuff. You'll call them a LARP. You'll say, oh, you're role playing. You don't know what you're talking about.
Do you have any worry that you might get caught?
Honestly, I don't. Because I know that I'm kind of safe.
If you were to guess, how much would you say your parents are worth?
Low 7 figures.
Are you in high school?
Yeah.
So did you skip high school to come here?
No, sir.
So you're still in high school. At what point can you use this money and start your own LLC or do something legitimate?
I mean, at the end of the day, I can go start something legal right now because I have this big empire. And honestly, that's kind of what the goal is, because if I'm getting all this legal income and I get questions for how much money I have proof of income right there.
How much money is enough money to you?
I mean, how much money is enough money to anyone, right? But honestly, if I go home tomorrow and I hit another $1 million, I'd probably be done.
So you think you're still going to keep going?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Describe how violent this game is.
People have so much money and so much time on their hands, and
this is what I be trying to tell y'all about the scamming and the fraud world. People don't really know what it is, because scams and fraud really is stemming from the technical world, the IT world, the computer world, the system world, not no check fraud and credit card. It gets deeper than what people know about. And that's what I'll be trying to tell people, because we all know me, where I come from, where I stem from, where I started. I started off in the crypto, not the crypto world, but the cybersecurity world, good at computers, good at systems, good at code and stuff like that. So I know about these things. I've witnessed these things, and I'm gonna start telling my stories, telling my hacker stories and things like that, because this is what stems from that. Cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and a lot of people are changing their lives with cryptocurrency in today's world. And a lot of people are starting to get hip to what's going on in the cryptocurrency world. It's a lot of kids that's millionaires because of the cryptocurrency world. So, like I said, people, believe it or not, anybody, 9 times out of 10, anybody would do anything that they could to get some money and get ahead and make a lot of money, especially $1 million. And if you got the opportunity to do it, 9 times out of 10, that somebody's going to do it. So, crypto world is very serious, and a lot of people are changing their lives with it.
No empathy towards people, so it gets really bad. You know, people are hungry, and a lot of these people see people with money and they want it. They'll send people after you, kidnap you. They'll do anything in their power to get that money away from you.
So when I was leaving my house, black car pulled up, 2 people with guns, 3 people with machetes, put me in the car, took me to some place, and they wanted to make some quick money, and then they would sort of let me go.
So how much did they rob you for?
50K. They didn't manage to take that much.
I've seen people go up to people's cars, shoot their cars. I've seen people get shot at. I've seen windows broken. I've seen Molotovs going through windows. I've seen people tied up. I've seen people get like needles put into their arms. I've pretty much seen it all.
Within the comm, they have networks that offer violence for hire services. How this works is someone can say in a Telegram chat, for example, do you know anyone in Chicago that can do a job? I'm offering $10,000. And the common options for this violence would include bricking, which involves throwing a brick through someone's house windows. Another thing that is quite common is paying for rival comm members to be.
And these are things that's going on the dark web in different forms and different kinds. Hire for business. Like I said, people hiring people to throw rocks at people's windows and do different things. Like, it's real crazy in this different world that people are interested in learning about or trying to get into, the dark web, the dark world.
Kidnapped and robbed of their cryptocurrency. And finally, you can order anything from a drive-by shooting to happen or for someone's house to be crashed into by a car. Now, keep in mind, some of these kids are as young as 15. They have millions of dollars at their disposal, and they have the ability to cause real violence. And this is one of the elements that makes the comm particularly dangerous.
How hard is it to protect where you live?
It's very, very, very hard. If you think you're safe online, you are not safe.
To the average person, within a couple minutes, you can find out where they live and their.
If you give me your phone number, I'd be able to get everything off you just like that from one computer.
Do you know people that have been kidnapped?
Yeah, so a lot of people that know the Malone story don't actually know, but his friend's parents were actually kidnapped. You know, maybe to extort them because they knew about the crime, so they were probably just going to extort them for all the money.
The most notorious case in the comm has to be that of Malone Lamb. At just 19, he and his team executed a $230 million fraud that was perpetrated on just one victim. He then went on an absolute spending rampage, and in a short amount of time, he bought over 30 luxury vehicles, would casually run up $500,000 nightclub tabs in Miami, and he bought an endless amount of Birkin bags for women he was trying to impress. This spending is what eventually caught the attention of law enforcement and got him caught. His case is still in process as we speak.
Have you been kidnapped before?
I have. I was leaving the club here in Hollywood, and a white van pulled up. They come up to me trying to say, yo, what's up? And then next thing you know, there's a gun to my abdomen. And at that point, you just, can't really do anything. They're like, you're just going to come with us, get in the car. And they said, well, pull out your phone and scan your face and hand it to me. He changes my Instagram password. He changed my Telegram password. We were there for about a good 20 minutes, 30 minutes, just sitting in a garage. And he sent all the money out.
How much did they take from you?
It was about like 43K.
One of the terms I've heard in this space is IRL robbers.
IRL. They'll go break into their house late at night, tie them up, tie their families up, go put guns to them, and they'll try to get them to send out all the money that they have to the name. And it's people who have, no involvement with this at all.
And how do they find them?
Through like data.
After meeting with Balenci, he posted a photo of us online, and instantly things started to get hot. I got docs and chats with thousands of comm kids, and right away got threats with my home address listed. Initially, I was very spooked.
Yeah, you're getting targeted by this dude named ACG. It's a group in New York.
Crazy. I'm trying to tell y'all.
They're pretty legit. They'll try to Pay some people to go to your house and throw a brick in your house. That's all they'll do. And saw your house. I could help you give some information about them, but I could help you find them a little bit. But they're based in Dubai right now. They probably told you that your house was in. Hold on, let me see.
He's scared as hell.
They may have mentioned that, yeah.
But once I got over the shock of that, I learned something else. The exotic car rental place Balenci had us meet, Drive LA, was also extremely sketchy. You see, the owner of it, Eric Hallam, was just in the news.
Former police officer now accused of kidnap for ransom.
Hallam was an LA cop for 12 years, and he used his uniform, according to some sources, to regularly rob teenagers known to be having...
And I be trying to tell y'all, at the end of the day, everybody... all this is being done by regular people. You never know what's going through somebody's mind or life and situation at that time. And if the opportunity presents itself, more than likely that person is going to take it. So you can't put nothing past nobody, because if the opportunity presents itself, the average American would take it. And if they take it and it works, they're going to keep doing it. And then that's when a lot of things change. So you never know what's going through somebody's mind once they're in a position of power to do certain things. And this is what happened.
Large amounts of cryptocurrency, and he was hired by bosses within the comm, guys like Adam Iza.
The conspiracy revolved around a man named Adam Iza. Iza referred to himself through the term the Godfather. He was a major cyber criminal.
And well, would you know that allegedly this conspiracy also involved the Israeli mob? So between getting doxxed and becoming aware that kidnapping cops and Israeli crime syndicates were getting involved in the comm, it made me realize that this story was way more serious than I initially thought.
I don't take pictures of people. How you don't know what somebody got going on.
Affiliated except the owner, that would be Eric Benjamin Hallam. He's basically like ex-reserve cop. He just runs a huge kidnapping ring, and it looks like a security firm online, but essentially it's just a huge kidnapping ring.
Are you afraid for your life right now?
Yeah, so I've been being hunted for quite a minute now.
That's crazy.
They actually kidnapped one of my friends and like held him for basically ransom. They basically said, give him all your crypto, and they tortured the living life out of him until he was like bleeding, fingernails peeled off, everything. They even took his car. They'll even drive states across just to get to someone. They'll put trackers in your car and they'll follow you. They'll literally dress up like cops.
It gets real out here in the crypto world. Like people, y'all think it's crazy people out here robbing drug dealers and stuff like that. It's a whole different world of people out here that know about the crypto and all this that's targeting people in the crypto world. Like it's getting this how real the crypto world is. This how real so many people are making money in millions with cryptocurrency right now. And this is the whole different world that people know nothing about.
With someone around you and basically threatening them, saying, if you don't do this, we're gonna your life. Like they'll pull your social, find loans in your name, try and kidnap that person just to get you.
Is he doing this with a crew of cops or a crew of street thugs, or who's his?
I mean, I don't really want to speak on that entirely. By himself, he's harmless, but he has so much money. Money's just power.
Realistically, how afraid are you right now?
Bro, I've literally been running state to state for so long.
Would you say that you are on the run right now?
I'm on the run from, like, the government. Like, I don't have any government agencies looking after me. I mean, I'm on the run from people, maybe. I mean, I've gone sort of like a bunch of people that are trying to get me killed, I guess, sort of targeting me, but they can't catch me. They can do their best to catch me. They can't catch me.
So just to show you how serious this game is, there's this guy I was talking to that is overseas that specializes in rug pulls. Think Subway, McDonald's,
and I'll be just another one that I'll be telling y'all about, rug pulling. He gonna explain it.
Burger King hacking their Twitter account. Let's say it's Subway launching footlong coin. People get gullible. They buy it.
They buy into the coin. They put a liquidity out of it. People out of money
into it, and then they rug pull it. He just, like, I'm backing out of the moment for security reasons. Sorry for wasting your time. I would have done it, but people just got really mad at me. There's a lot of threatening in this game. I've had people message me that are trying to threaten me or say other people are threatening me. It's a very weird space. People want to really act like they're violent, But just to say that this is not a game, like we have lots of money on the line, lots of prison time on the line, and kids that are so disconnected from empathy and reality that they are willing to swat each other, rob each other, kidnap family members. I mean, this is much deeper than I ever could have guessed that this goes. So we'll see where the story develops.
We went to meet with a guy that went by Ofi, a man with an intriguing reputation in the comm. The word on him varied wildly. Some people said he was the son of a Chinese billionaire, or that due to family political ties, he had diplomatic immunity in the United States. And because he said things like this,
I'm not kidding. We just got off a phone call, and I can't tell if this guy is serious or not. I think he is. Offering for us to see a kidnapping.
Many within the comm feared him. However, others claimed that he was a LARP and any flex that he showed was due to his father's money. But other sources told me he had deep criminal connections, referencing groups ranging from street gangs to cartels. Not knowing what to believe, we went to meet him at a warehouse somewhere in California.
Or you can't predict the right answer. It's, you know, if nothing happens, oh man, you got scared away from journalism by some kids. If something happens, man, Tom, you chose a story over as a higher priority than your family's safety, some could say. We have an armed guard now that we're working with for the house. That makes you feel a lot better. I think this is a good meeting to take. I think this kid has pull in the game. Sorry.
It's real.
What's up, y'all? You guys the security or what?
Industry.
Okay.
Different world, yo. People be it's a whole different world, and people be trying to play games and hide and think of stuff be like just frivolous and no, it's listen. Maybe all these black dudes
What's going on, fellas? Good to meet you. What's up, guys? How are you? I'm Tommy. Good to meet you.
How's everything?
Pretty good. Mostly pretty good.
Nothing happened?
Nothing happened. Up protection levels, so I feel all right. I'm itching to be home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it.
There's a lot of lore about you.
Yeah.
A lot of people in the game, they were excited when they found out I was talking to you. Can you tell the people who you are and what you do?
So my name is Ofire, and I do crypto. And I've been doing investing since I was 14 years old. I'm currently 17. And I think it's a fun experience, but there's like a dark side to it and a good side to it in crypto. And we're here to talk about it today.
What the hell is going on? These are teenagers kind of running amok, it seems like.
You could say that because a lot of people, they fake it till they make it, you could say. For these young people, because they want to seem like they have a lot of money, so they'll get a bunch of customers, you could say. While doing that, there's things like murders and kidnappings that happen as well, because they fake their lifestyle. And they think they're on top of the world, and then people who are watching and supporting this person, they'll try to kidnap or do something to him to get a name off him, you could say.
They backdoor each other.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And I see these these teenagers backdooring each other, that they lived together, they were friends together, they went to the club together. To me, it speaks of a toxic community. What do you think?
I think that backdooring is more of like, okay, because they see it's a group of people when they do like these scam stuff. And so if one person makes a bunch of money and don't share the money, they'll get jealous. And that's just how humans are. There's like a situation, a balloon situation.
People don't. That's why I see. Once you start paying attention and understanding human nature and the facts of life, you will start to understand and see like how people are. Because you got to think about it. Let me give y'all an example, right? So let's take this for example. You see this guy right here. He got all these black dudes behind him. He got all these people behind him. Out of all those people, which one of y'all or who y'all think will switch on him for some money for the right amount? Somebody in there will switch on him for the right amount. You got this man right here, that the last person on the corner looking at him real suspicious. You got this guy right here looking at him suspicious. You got this guy looking at him suspicious. I don't like when people look at me because I don't know what's going through their mind. And you never know what's going through somebody's mind. Like everybody is human. The right opportunity presents itself. You never know who will take it. So who y'all think out of these people right here will take that opportunity if the right opportunity presented itself to them? You never know. And you just got to be careful. Like, who might backdoor him?
Where I had a good friend of mine, and then he used to play Minecraft with Malone. And Malone used to live in Singapore, and then he did a bunch of crypto stuff, and he made a little bit of money. And he came to America. And then when he came to America, and then he brought like a group of people who used to play Minecraft with him. And then from what I heard of is Malone got backed by their own friends when he got arrested.
His friends got him arrested?
Yeah, you can say that.
Because they told to the feds?
You can say that, yeah.
Right now, it seems like there's a lot of federal pressure going on in this community. Are you thinking that there's a house of cards that's about to start falling?
I think, yeah, because I heard from the FBI or the CIA, they're cracking down on crypto scams, you could say.
Some of the legend about you, you're son of a very powerful Chinese man and diplomatic community in this country.
The thing about that is the people that they're saying, I know who they're saying. Well, I'm not related to them, it's just family friends.
So you have some powerful friends?
They're okay.
What brought you to the United States?
So I was born here in LA.
Okay.
I grew up in San Gabriel Valley. I've been doing crypto ever since 14. And the environment I was in is a bunch of these crypto kids.
And like I be trying to tell people, how do people get into this type of stuff? It's the environment that they be in. So somebody in the hood and they see drug dealers all day, they gonna be a drug dealer. And chicks see chicks selling their body all day, they gonna be if somebody in this type of world, they gonna get into this type of stuff, cryptocurrency. Like it's all about the environment that person is and what they see. So that's why people do what they do. They be like, how you get into this? The environment they in. They mama probably was a scammer. They stepdad probably was a scammer. They pops probably was a scammer doing different type of things, and they seen them doing that, making fake IDs or credit card scamming or check fraud or whatever. So it's all about the environment that people be in that leads them to doing certain things.
Crypto, like older people that were doing NFTs.
That's the other thing that's blowing my mind about this world is kids ranging from like 12 to 22 are pulling off 7, 8, even 9-figure heists in this game.
Yeah, that's the thing, because age is just a number at the end of the day.
How dangerous would you say some of these people in the community are?
They're not dangerous. No, but it's just disgusting what they do. You want to talk about like the kidnappings that happen in crypto?
Yes.
We have one person that you could talk about it. When people steal in the crypto world, it gets deadly because, a lot of server hackers to where they can get the IP addresses and, like you said, get your houses, information, people on your family, stuff like that. People get greedy, like they wouldn't want to see the people win. Kind of hatred, People take it upon themselves to hire people, like you said, and go upon ways of kidnapping people's family, seeing it done myself, you feel me?
We're in an era where privacy is kind of gone. It's pretty much to protect your home, your information, your birthday, things like that. People are going to find that out. That means everyone can be tracked. Do you think that's a kind of accurate statement?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate because your information after you turn 18, it's all put out there. There is no privacy. And that's just the law. Greed and money is a big thing. By the end of the day, you do bad things, you have bad karma. And that's what I believe in. And so I believe karma is real. So all of us, we like to do charity. We like to help people. When you do good things will happen to you. And that's the way of life.
I agree. And I think it's always, you can feel really good about good karma, but bad karma, you got to watch over your shoulder. And that's not a comfortable feeling from anywhere.
Exactly.
My impression of a lot of these kids in this space is that they are already rich starting off. A lot of these kids are upper class kids in this game.
Yeah. A lot of them come from a good house, but they look up to the wrong people. And when you do that, it's your brain up.
Did you drop out of high school?
Yeah.
How long have you been dropped out of school for?
Ever since I was a freshman. And in freshman year, I was doing crypto in school as well. I was trading NFTs.
Dropped out as a freshman.
And 9th grade, I dropped out.
Is it fair to say that money is the root of?
It is. Because money changes people. And money could. People with wealth, they don't know how to hold the money. They'll spend the money.
Basically, these guys are, well, Valenti's a piece had a threat to me, and that Valenti called him 2 or 3 hours ago and mentioned those threats. Yet Valenti is we're supposed to be meeting him shortly here.
I told you the other day as well, he is a threat. I think him himself physically not a threat, but he feeds information to dangerous people, if that makes sense.
So probably cut him off.
100% cut him off.
He tried to get us to come to a mansion party yesterday, and he wants to meet us in like an hour. You think you would say it could be a setup?
It could be a setup for sure. He can also, if there are people targeting you, he's the type of guy to play both sides. He can sell you out for like 2,000, 1,000 probably. Like, like he's that type of guy, really. Let's just say if they did get a hold of him, like, yo, give us Tommy G, we'll give you X amount of
It's
crypto.
real.
You do it in a heartbeat.
This is Nick Prococo, the Chief Security Officer of Kraken. Nick has an OG hacker background and has been running elite white hat security teams for many years. His company, Kraken, has one.
And I explained to you guys the different hats. There's white hats, gray hats, and black hats. White hats are strictly, solely positive hackers. Gray hats are in the middle. Black hats are strictly thieves. Ethical hackers. White hats. Ethical hackers.
One of the best track records in the industry when it comes to defending customers from these kinds of attacks. So I wanted to get his perspective on this story.
In the course of making this video, I was threatened allegedly by guys that may be located in Dubai right now. And people could look at that and say, they're in Dubai, they're living a lavish lifestyle, they might have tens of millions of dollars to their name. What's going to happen to these guys?
Yeah, I mean, when you're dealing with other countries, that becomes difficult, right? Like international law enforcement needs to take control of that type of investigation.
What are the penalties for doing this?
They can go to jail for many years, especially computer crimes are typically, interesting enough, computer crimes are often steeper penalties compared to some other crimes. And so, you can see someone can go to jail for 20, 30, 30 years for like a financial computer-based crime.
Would you say the federal government is equipped to
Look at this guy.
kind of go after these kids and stuff?
They're getting better. I'm working with a number of law enforcement agencies across the country to teach them how to do this type of analysis, and bring some of the tools to them to show them.
Because there's a lot of scam and fraud going. The real scamming and fraud goes on with computers and technology. So that's why this type of people exist, because there's a lot going on with technology and scams and fraud.
They use them. Prosecutors are learning how to prosecute these cases. In some cases, even start that process even before the identity of the perpetrators are known. So there are definitely steps that are being taken, and the capabilities are getting better.
Right now, where would you say we are in the adoption curve of crypto?
I think we're still very early, even though it's been about a decade, right? It's a decade. If you think of, I sort of compare it, and a lot of people do, they compare it to sort of the internet adoption, right? Like when I was doing early internet activities, early 90s, mid 90s, there was their company. A lot of, almost of the crypto, hurry up and do something.
So yeah, we just gonna leave it like that. So yeah, it's a lot of scamming and fraud going on in the world. And like I said, wherever there's money being made, there's gonna be some type of scam or fraud or scheme being committed. And with cryptocurrency going on, people are figuring out ways how to utilize the system and commit scams and frauds and trick people into even kidnapping people into getting into their cryptocurrency and doing things like that. So when I be telling y'all about how it's kids out here getting rich off cryptocurrency, it's true. It's kids out here getting rich off cryptocurrency, doing these practices, rug pulling and OTP bots and all different type of things. So it's just all about being more safe, being more cautious, and being more aware, because if you're not aware, you'll never know what's going on. If you don't know what's going on, it could potentially happen to you because you're not aware of it. So that being said, like I tell you guys, get your Norton LifeLock, monitor all your social media accounts and financial accounts, even monitor your information to make sure it's not floating around on the dark web, because that's where a lot of scams and schemes and fraud happen. It's on the dark web. So make sure you guys are getting your Norton LifeLocks. Also, make sure you guys are freezing your credit profiles from TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, because if it's frozen, nobody can get anything in your name, because in order to do anything, you have to be unfrozen. So if it's frozen, can't do anything. Also, make sure you guys change your debit and credit card numbers every so often, because like I said, we use our debit and credit cards every so often, and you can tap them every day on all these different POS machines, point of sale machines, and those are systems, and systems are hacked and scammed and schemed all the time with skimmers and all different type of things. And if you're changing your debit and credit card numbers every so often, if that old information was leaked or compromised, it won't be valid. It won't work, and you'll be safe. All right. So it's just all about staying more safe, staying more cautious, and being more aware, because to be more aware is to be more safe. So shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me to keep going. Y'all motivate me to keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me to keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 101 limited gyms are $1,000, but for limited time only, I'm doing it for 600. Yes, 600 cash app or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is in your cash app or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know you payment ready, and we'll go from there. All right. No screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yell me. Also, make sure you guys book your seat on the webinars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 10 seats, $250. Ask me anything y'all want to ask. Get these quick lessons and get some quick information. And, knowledge is power. Also, make sure y'all book your seat on the month-long the crypto tour in-person limited gyms, $3,500. $500 deposit, the rest of the money be in person. Make sure y'all book your seat on the month-long mentorship, $2,500, 30 days. Anything you need help with, let's get to work. Make sure y'all checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato App Millionaire Network. Still looking for people for the production company. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the notification bell on all my YouTube channels and my Twitch, my TikToks, and my IGs. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world, because it's changing people's lives. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson, video, or live. Peace.